need in large quantities, okay? This is what's kind of fueling our daily activities and all our metabolic processes to let our organs and tissues do what they need to do, okay, to keep us functioning. All right, so proteins basically for building, repairing tissues. We get that from meat, seafoods, things like that. Carbohydrates, the primary energy source for fuel. You need these, all right? You need them. You don't need to eliminate them completely. You just need to limit the portions, okay? Found in things like fruits and vegetables, grains, legumes, things like that, okay? And then fats. Also very important, you need these. You do not need to eliminate fats from your diet. They're very important, all right? They store energy, they insulate our cell membranes and their structures and things like that, okay? They're found in foods like oils and butters, avocados, nuts, and seeds, okay? That is that. All right, micronutrients, also very important, okay? They play a crucial role in our metabolism, our immune system, how it functions, just our overall health, okay? It also helps break down in a efficient way our carbs, our proteins, and our fats so we can use them, right? There's things like vitamins and minerals. For instance, if you're not eating fruits or vegetables, your carbohydrates are not going to break down in time. Vitamins and minerals are used as kind of catalysts to get the processes going that kind of get you from that food you just ate to break it down. You saw in that last slide, right? You ate some food, it broke down into a certain chemical, then it breaks down into another and another. Well, in order for that to break down, you need a catalyst. And that catalyst is usually our vitamins and minerals, like magnesium and things like that. Without it, it's not going to break down in time. So even if you eat all these good things, like you eat all your good meats and seafoods, but you don't have any vegetables or fruit, all that good stuff is going to take forever to actually break down and be used because you don't have the catalyst to get that process started to break down these carbs, or to break down the carbs and the proteins and things like that. So then you don't even get all the good benefits of all the quality food you ate, right? So it's important to also eat your fruits and vegetables. Yes, sir?
What's the best form of vitamins you recommend? Capsule, liquid?
Food, natural food, all right? So the best rule of thumb is eat your food, right? Everything in life is about the journey, right? So there's lots of things that happen metabolically, the process of actually chewing your food and things like that. So yeah, the best way to get anything is to eat it from real food, but it doesn't mean you can't supplement, right? And if you can't get it from real food, then absolutely supplement. I don't have the answer for you as far as what is the best, capsules or liquids, things like that. So I'd have to look into that. What about creatine? It's been shown to be pretty successful. Yeah, it hasn't really been like too much negative effects on creatine. Yeah, but again,
Isn't that bad for your kidneys though?
Yeah.
They say that it's, there's no issues with taking creatine.
They say it's one of the best supplements to take. Everyone should take it.
Yeah. I personally don't take many supplements at all, except for caffeine. But yeah, no, I haven't really seen any super negative things about creatine. All good things. And you really just need the bare bones basic. Like people try to sell all these other higher end creatine supplements, but just the basics is fine. Anyways, that's that. So we need, right, macronutrients and we need micronutrients. They are all important. So we need to eat all the things I just said earlier under the wellness thing, right? Meats, seafoods, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, things like that, okay? So here we go. On to our nutrition recommendations, okay? For the most part, to maintain your weight, you can use this. It's 13 calories per pound of your body weight if you're a sedentary individual, right? If you don't really get much movement throughout the day, you're sitting in front of the computer for your 8 to 12 hour shift, you don't have any really walking in your day, you're not exercising, okay? 15 to 16 calories per pound if you're moderately active, all right? You tend to move a little bit more throughout the day, you're probably exercising a couple times a week, right? And then 18 calories is what you need for the most part per pound of body weight if you are an active individual, all right? 4+ days a week of exercise, stay moving throughout the day, okay? You could be active as far as you come and exercise 4 times a week, but 8 to 12 hours a day, you're sitting in front of a computer and you're not taking any movement breaks at all, you're actually not very active anymore. You're probably moderately active because you're getting your exercise, but the brunt of your day, you're sedentary, right? So that matters as well. And one thing I found interesting in the master's program is we found that even if you exercise 6 days a week, 7 days a week for 1 hour a day, but had over 8 hours of being sedentary during the day, your risk of chronic diseases shot like drastically, significantly. So your screen time too. We won't get into that's neither here nor there. But sedentary time is as important as physical activity. So even if you're coming to the gym, you've got to plan in scheduled movement breaks. So you are not sitting, right? The way that your body functions.
Or is it all?
What was that?
Or all?
Oh, you can split it up. Split it up.
No,
Oh,
I'm saying 8 hours.
oh no, it's
8 hours. Is that cumulative or 8 hours in a row?
yeah, it's cumulative. You
So
gotta try to stand up and not be
So you
sitting.
put
Like
work-
literally get a stand-up desk. Stand up very frequently. Make sure you're getting up and walking up and down the hall or something is better than nothing, okay? But you gotta move. The way our body functions, right, is there's nutrients in the bloodstream, right, like we talked about, and those get distributed to your organs, like your heart and your brain, right? How does it get distributed? Does anyone know? How? Through the bloodstream? Okay, but what actually gets the nutrients moving and going to the organs? Movement. Muscle contractions, okay? Muscle contractions, right? We've got arteries and veins, right? Arteries take blood away from the heart, right? And then the veins take blood to the heart, and it's just a little cycle, right? So we've got the heart that is constantly pumping, right? So 24/7 just works all the time. So there's always blood flowing from the heart, right, over to the organs. However, once those nutrients are used up, right, that used up blood is now going to get returned to the veins back up to the heart to collect more nutrients. How's it going to get up there? The veins don't have a pump. The veins have muscle contractions, right? So if you are not moving throughout the day, you are now not returning that blood back up to the heart efficiently, so it's not collecting all the nutrients it needs efficiently, right? It's also not filtering blood, filtering chemicals and things like that out, because you also have a lymphatic system, which is what kind of your filtering system, and that also runs purely on muscle contractions, okay? So if you're not moving throughout the day, your organs and your tissues are not getting what they need to function. So you may be eating all these good things and, you know, getting all your sleep or whatever, but if you're not moving, it's not working, okay? We are made to move frequently, okay? So please let that be a big takeaway too. All right, so back here to weight loss. Movement, huge for weight loss, okay? If you want to lose weight, you can adjust your maintenance calories, right? You know your maintenance calories now. So if you want to lose weight, ideally you start by cutting out some calories, right? The general recommendation is start with about 500 calories, all right? It says up here 500 to 1,000 calories.